gigs here in another installment of Showcase. Here in the great state of Louisiana in New Orleans, Bourbon Street. Guess who I found? Sabrina Lloyd. Ha! Who is she? Well, those of you watching who know who she is, you know who she is. If you don't, you are about to get baptized in Sabrina Lloyd. This is a powerful young lady who nothing will stop her. She was going to school to be a doctor. She decided that she wanted to go in business. So now she's in business and she's one of the leading business leaders in our company. And what I love even most is that she's a woman. You see, my dad, honey, I got an affection because my mother raised 3 boys all by herself. My father was nowhere to be found. And so I have a special affection for strong women like you. So I want to cut you loose in this locker room and talk about business is for gladiators. We talked about it. She said, Eric, business is for gladiators. I said, okay. Talk to them about what that means to you.
Right. In our office, in our team environment, our philosophy is very, very simple. Business is for gladiators. When you think about a gladiator, they have one of 2 options. They thrive or they die. You know, a lot of people approach life and they want to walk in the middle. They want to be average. They want to do just enough. That is not the way to live your best life. It's the message you always preach. And if we approach this in anything that we do, you know, one of my suits that I have to get better at is learning to live in the middle, but you know, at the same time, I don't want to. I want to do something and do it well. You know, one of the biggest messages that I teach my team is that average is over. If you're aiming to be average, you're going to die. So if you have a gladiator philosophy, you're in the ring every day you wake up, you have to fight with everything that you have. How do you know that you're gonna have another day? So are you gonna go out winning or are you gonna go out losing? If you have this philosophy, if you live and approach this in any area of your life, relationships, you know, I have an amazing relationship with my husband because we are 100% locked into one another.
So you got to have support at home, and you got that. He's also in business with you, isn't he? Your unbelievable husband, isn't he?
He is. You know, when I came into this business, I had no business mindset. And for a lot of people, it's common sense stuff, but you have to have mentors around you. You know, from day one, when I saw you, you were instantly, whether you knew it or not, Eric, you were a mentor to me. You know, my husband, he was a mentor to myself because he started a business when he was 14 years old. So thinking about what you learn as you go, how you accelerate your business life is you attach with other people that have lived through what you're about to live through, so you don't have to waste time and make mistakes and waste all of that energy. You want to thrive in what you're doing. Just aim to be number one. Number one or die.
There was not 1 ounce of wasted energy with Sabrina in this locker room, was there? Exactly. Okay, Sabrina, you're amazing. Before we close out this locker room, any other advice that you would give to people out there in the locker room, how they can get this warrior, gladiator mentality? Anything else before we wrap up? Come on.
I believe it's about standards. You know, we all have goals. When we're young, we have these goals, we have these dreams, and as we age, our dreams start to turn into wishes. And as soon as your dream turns into a wish, you can kiss it goodbye. But if you have standards, if you wake up every day and say, I will not accept anything less than this, you absolutely will get it. You start taking your shoulds and you make them musts. These are musts in my life. They're musts in your life, Eric. And we know what we want and we get it because there is nothing else that we will settle for. It is a standard that we set for ourselves. So goals are great. I love it when I hear people talk about goals, but at the same time, you have to ask yourself, what are your standards? And if you have high standards, everything in your life will start to rise to that level.
Wow, 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 wow. Sabrina, amazing, amazing locker room. I know you all enjoyed it. Now, Sabrina, when they follow your advice and become a gladiator in the business and relentless as you just showed us, they will be living what? Their very best life.
Okay.
If you've enjoyed and feel the Daily Locker Room has served as an inspiration in your life, why not share it with a friend by sending them the daily message?